This video is sponsored by ProDemand from Mitchell 1. Complete OEM and real-world repair information delivered in a single lookup. For more information and a free demonstration, visit Mitchell1.com.
You may have noticed you're seeing more hybrids at your shop. The first hybrid, well, it came out in 1999. It was the Toyota Prius. Ever since then, automakers from General Motors all the way to BMW have been introducing hybrids into their lineup to improve their fuel economy fleet numbers. But these vehicles are getting older and they require service. Chances are the customer is not going to go back to the dealership. But you do not need to be afraid of these vehicles when they come to your shop. You may look underneath the hood and see a large orange cable that carries typically anywhere between 200 and 400 volts. If you're doing common repairs on the brake system, the chassis system, or even underneath the hood servicing the fluids, you do not need to worry about these connections unless you're doing something a little bit more complex. Let's talk about the most common job you'll see at your shop with a hybrid vehicle: brake pad replacement. You need to keep in mind that on a hybrid vehicle that has regenerative braking, it has a different style of master cylinder. In other words, it's simulating the stroke for the customer and not supplying that hydraulic pressure from the master cylinder through the ABS module to the wheels itself. It is taking that pressure and simulating a stroke for the customer and then using the regenerative braking to create the braking force. In some cases, you're going to need to service the system so that those pistons, when you go to push them back, they are not going to push back or cause codes and issues of a hydraulic failure. So when you service the brakes, you may need to deactivate the ABS system on the vehicle because it's always active even if the keys are out of the ignition. For this, you're going to need service information. Where do you find it in the system? On some vehicles, well, it's going to be up front on the precautions of dealing with the hybrid drive system. On other systems, it's going to be part of the brake pad service information. With finding this information, it may take a little while to navigate depending on the make and model. Hyundai is different than Honda, and it's different from Toyota. Just keep this in mind when you're servicing a hybrid vehicle. I'm Andrew Markell. Thank you very much.